So I was part of my first Pride parade, more than 15 years ago, I think now, in San Francisco. Everyone has heard about San Francisco's famed Dyke March, led by hundreds of women on roaring motorcycles. Well, I was in that. I was on the back of a bike, right? Enjoying the whole ride. And since then, I have participated and hosted many Pride events and activities, from film festivals and dance parties to political rallies, all right? So you could say that I'm pretty dialed into the whole Pride celebration thing. But every year when Pride Month rolls around, I hear this nagging little question in the back of my mind. Am I really proud? Am I really proud to be a lesbian? Honestly, I spend my time with mostly gay men, right? Am I proud? Like, I sometimes don't know that I am. It's not that I'm ashamed to be a lesbian. It's more that I don't really think of sexuality as a point of pride or shame either. I think of it as an undisputable trait, like my black hair or my green eyes, you know? Honestly, before Trump and DeSantis, I didn't think much on my reasons for participating in Pride activities. Unless I was hired to be there, I just did it. I found comfort and inspiration to be surrounded by so many LGBTQ plus people and to be in the majority for once, you know, in this very straight world. And it feels good. It felt good to be part of these things. I like the we're here, we're queer feeling. Plus the music is always fucking amazing at Pride, right? But the new gays, you young kids, you ask a lot of questions like, why do we have this parade? And why isn't that man wearing any pants? Well, I have no problem answering those questions. We have this parade to celebrate families, and families don't all look the same. Chosen family is family, you know, and he's got no pants because he's got to air out his balls from too much cupping, maybe, you know, who knows? Anyway, I still haven't quite figured out the answer to my own question. Am I really proud to be a lesbian? That word proud, it just doesn't really sit well with me, you know? The first Pride parade was in 1970, called the Christopher Street Gay Liberation Day March. I get the origin of lesbian pride or bisexual pride or transgender pride or genderqueer pride or gay, pansexual, or asexual pride. I was not around when the Stonewall riots broke out, but I know that I can be an out lesbian TV personality, an activist, a legally married lesbian, a lesbian protected by divorce laws. I have a fabulously healthy, thriving life because of the Stonewall generation. Because they threw the first brick or shot glass. It all depends on who you ask. You know, I had the privilege of saying my sexuality is not a point of pride or shame. It's not a lifestyle either. My sexuality is really just a fact. I love musicals, I love gay boys, and I love vagina. So no, I'm not particularly proud to be a lesbian, just as I'm not particularly proud of my black hair or green eyes. My green eyes maybe, though, I kind of like. But being a lesbian is not an accomplishment. Not like helping win marriage equality for the nation. That's a freaking accomplishment. Or defending transgender persons' rights to use a restroom. That is an accomplishment. But I am proud, enormously proud, of the courageous, relentless, bold, fearless, forward-thinking, bold, creative legacy of the LGBTQ plus rights movement that came before me. I'm proud to live the benefits of its hard work. I'm proud to follow my heart, to love whom I love, and to live openly as my true self, no matter what other people think. So with that, I tell you, happy Pride.